Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Elite Sports Shooting. My name is Jeff. Today we have the Remington Versa Max. But before we get going, if you haven't yet clicked that subscribe button, go ahead and do so. We do have a lot of videos, we do have a lot of content that I want to put up. I have taken a little bit of a break for the last couple weeks. It is springtime, well, supposed to be springtime, it's the end of May, but it was more like February here in Alberta. But anyways, now back at her and looking to do some more videos. Really excited. But a couple of things before we get going. The Gugalooza gun sock, for those of you that follow along know that I really promote this. I love it. A couple weeks back, about 3-4 weeks ago, I had a tough time finding any Gugalooza gun products. I could find single. I went on Amazon and I found singles. They were like 15, 18 bucks. Not interested. But I did, however, find another company that actually makes gun socks. Now, they make them a little bit different, and I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it properly. I apologize. Jielsi. Jielsi gun socks. You can find them on Amazon. I will put them in the description below so you'll be able to have a look. The difference between the Gugalooza and the Jielsi are a little bit thinner. The Gugalooza are a little bit thicker. The Gugalooza, they stretch, but they don't even come close to how much the Jielsi stretch. So the one reason why I'm saying this is because when I got those, I thought they'd be perfect for my rifle. Now, I tried putting one of the Gugalooza regular shotgun, they're the 4-inch. I will put them in the description below, over top of my rifle, and it was snug. It was very tight. I was worried about it kind of messing with my sights. But when I got these, I realized that, hey, this would be perfect to put on my rifles. So I do have a couple of rifles in the gun cabinet, and I've been looking to put something in there. And for you individuals that like the more combat rifles, you could probably even have your magazine, your box magazine in there too, and that'd be perfect. And they're roughly, those are actually a little bit cheaper. I think for a 4-pack was 36 bucks. So, you know, I'm a big fan. And when they did come available, I bought two more 5-packs, so I got 10 more. So, this Remington Versa Max is not mine. I actually got this from my good buddy Chris over at Backcountry RV. Chris, thank you very much for helping me out with this video. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The Remington products are pretty scarce. I haven't run into any Remington products in southern Alberta. I've looked all over southern Alberta. I looked online. I couldn't find any anywhere. I did find a place in Calgary. I will put it in my description below. I can't remember the name of the website. I almost purchased one, but it's not the time to be buying, you know, a Remington. But anyways, I haven't had a chance to shoot this. I've had it for a couple weeks now. When I first got it, like always with any shotgun or any firearm that I get, I bring it into my workshop, I tear it down, and I do a cleaning. The last thing I want is to be disappointed at the range when something malfunctions. Now, I do carry tools with me, enough tools to tear down and repair, but I'd rather do the work first, and then just when I get down to the range, I can just enjoy myself. So the Remington Versa Max, this is a 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. It has the 3.5-inch chamber and it's actually stamped on the side of the barrel. So if you're ever in question, if you're ever in doubt, check the side of the barrel, check your ammunition, check the owner's manual, because the owner's manual will give you a good indication of a lot more ins and outs of your firearm. Now, just looking at this, I'm actually impressed. It's got a good soft rubber butt pad. It almost feels foam, like it's got a foamness to it. It's actually pretty comfortable. Now it also has that comb cheek pad as well, so I don't get beat up in my face when I'm shooting over an extended period of time. Now it does have a rubber grip in here, so wherever you see the gray, it's actually a rubberized grip. So even when your hands are wet, it's not gonna slide around. So when I mount it, it actually feels good, and I'm really trying to get a good grip on it, and it's not sliding at all. So it does have the oversized trigger guard, and I'm really liking that rear cross bolt safety when you have a large trigger guard. The large trigger guard is great when you are out hunting and you're out in the blind or it's cold outside. It's usually either early in the year or it's either late in the year when you're hunting. So you're gonna be wearing gloves. So having that oversized trigger guard is perfect. Now, it's got the composite stock and composite foregrip, as well as the vented sight rail. Now it's got a slightly raised vented sight rail, which I love. So if you didn't have that foam comb cheek pad, it probably wouldn't bother me as much, because I'm putting more just the side of my cheek against the buttstock. Now this one here has 2 optic beads. It's got a 4 bead and a mid bead. They're both optic. Now I kind of like the optic. I do have a couple that have just that bead. Not too bad, but I kind of like them. It's got the aluminum receiver, and nothing special when it comes to the charging handle or the bolt release. So to lock it open, but it does have an oversized cross bolt safety, which is really nice. So when you're out hunting, you know, you don't have to fumble for like a smaller. It's smaller on one side and larger on the other. So it's got an oversized trigger or oversized cross bolt safety, which is really kind of nice. So it's got the swivel studs and an attachment on the back so you could put a sling on it, because just hauling this around all day is probably be a little bit heavier. Now the weight of this is 7 3/4 pounds, but it really doesn't feel like it. Now I'm 6'1", 220 pounds, so I'm I don't know, maybe a medium or an average size guy, maybe a larger size guy. So this really doesn't feel like much in the hand, but I'm really liking this. I'm really looking forward to shooting this. So the length of pull from the front of the trigger to the back of the buttstock is 14 1/4 inches. The drop at comb is 1.5 inches, and the drop at heel is 2 7/16. Now you can put a shim in it. This one does have a shim, so it increases those numbers just a little bit. But I actually have a preference with a composite stock versus a wood stock. I do like the wood stocks, but I have a preference to the composite stocks. It has a 28-inch barrel. It does come in a 26-inch barrel if you can get it. I did find it in the Realtree Max 5. I think it was a 3-inch version in Calgary. That's all I could find. I will put it in the description below. The overall length is 49 and 15/16 inches. So I will do another little bit of a video down at the range because I'm going to do some, I won't do any pattern testing, but I do want to do some clay pigeons. I love sport shooting. I'm looking forward to shooting this. So if you haven't yet clicked that subscribe button, go ahead and do so. If you like the content of the video, please give me that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you have any comments, leave them below. Any questions, leave them below. I try to answer everybody. And I really appreciate everybody coming in and watching my videos. So I look forward to seeing you guys again very, very soon. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have yourself a great night. Bye-bye. And always remember to keep both eyes on your target.